It's a problem not terribly uncommon in Minnesota, especially during the spring. It could impact gas stations and potentially your car. This problem impacted several drivers in the West Metro and brought at least one Plymouth family to a halt. We found out what happened and how the state works to keep it from happening.
And we were lucky the dealership, gave us a loaner for that long.
Kim Hecomovich and her husband share a car. So when it was out of commission a month or so ago,
It was a pain in the butt.
Kim filled up at her local Holiday, drove it home. It sat for an hour. Her husband hopped in to run some errands and
I get a call about a minute later saying the car started violently shaking and it just completely died.
5 hours later, the service counter at the dealership called.
They had told me that this was the third BMW today that they had seen with this same issue. They told me they thought they knew what it was, but they would call to confirm. And about an hour later, I get a text message of a water bottle filled about, 95% water, and like the very top 2% was gasoline.
That they pulled from your car?
That they pulled from my car.
She called the gas station. The next day, she reported it to the State Department of Commerce's Department of Weights and Measures.
We're looking at pricing.
Their job is to make sure you get what you pay for.
We take samples when there are complaints. And when our inspectors go out for a routine inspection of the station to verify the dispenser is dispensing the correct quantity, if we would find a problem with the product, then we would also take a sample for testing then.
He says water in gas tanks happens.
When the ground is frozen and we get a thaw cycle, a lot of times that water is trapped in a parking lot at a gas station, and if things are not properly sealed for an underground tank, that water may find its way into a tank.
And it kept happening at this same station, first in April, then
we received additional complaints in early May, sent an inspector back out. We found that the station had put the product back on sale without our approval. Again, found problems, ordered the product off sale, and took samples, found problems with those samples, and that product continues to be off sale.
The covers on the pumps at the Golden Valley station show it. Holiday Stores owner Circle K did not respond to requests from CCX Media.
We encourage consumers, if they think there's a problem, to call us as soon as possible. The longer they wait, the more likely it is that that station will receive additional loads of gasoline, replacing what's in the tank. And when we follow up, we may not find a problem.
Recovered all the water from the bottom of the tank.
Kim is glad she did.
They do respond to complaints pretty quickly. Yeah, they sent someone out there that day.
So she and her husband could get back to their life. Too much time thinking about your car in the past month.
Oh, entirely too much time. Yes.
The Department of Commerce has received more than 75 complaints to its Weights and Measures Department this year so far, more than half of those about gasoline purchases.
Find more local news stories at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.